Hello gamers and welcome back to my another tips and tricks video. I hope you all are having an amazing day today. So guys, in this video I am going to help you all improve your hipfire accuracy and fight against shotgun users in COD Mobile Battle Royale. I am going to give you guys 5 most important tips which if you applied it correctly then you will be able to improve your hipfire accuracy and fight against shotgun users in the game. So guys, without any further intro, let's get started. Okay guys, so first of all, most of you all have already seen the settings button on the middle. This setting button will help you to improve your hipfire accuracy as well as when you are ADSing plus firing. Now, why I use this setting button? Because it helps a lot to aim at your enemy and shoot your enemy, just like this. To add this setting button on your crosshair, you have to go to your custom layout in the BR mode and then you have to add your setting button in the middle. As you can see right here, I have added in the middle. The most advantage thing about this is that you don't have to install any third-party app to get this crosshair. And when you add this crosshair in the middle, just lower the opacity between 40 and 50. I highly recommend you all to apply this trick, add the setting button in the middle and start using it, and I guarantee you that you will start improve your hipfire. Now let's move to the second tip. The next tip is that you should have your best sensitivity settings for third person, the third person camera sensitivity setting and the third person firing sensitivity settings. Don't copy anyone else's sensitivity settings because that is not going to help you at all. You can take your friend with you in the game to find your best camera sensitivity setting and your firing sensitivity setting. Let me tell you how. Now first of all, let me tell you about third person camera sensitivity setting. This third person camera sensitivity control the hipfire aim speed while you are not shooting at the enemy. For this, tell your friend to move sideways and try to aim at your friend. This is what I meant by hipfire aim speed. Now try to aim at your friend like I am aiming here, and if you feel like your sensitivity is lower or higher, then go to your settings and adjust your third person camera sensitivity settings, increase it or decrease it, and again use this and try to do the same process and until and unless you find your best camera sensitivity setting. Now let's move towards the firing sensitivity setting. Third person firing sensitivity settings means aiming and shooting at your enemy. For this you can go to a BR game and find a tree and you can adjust the sensitivity with the help of this tree. Just move around and try to hit every sort of yours to this tree like I am doing here right now. Try to move left, right, slide, jump and try to hit each and every shots in this tree. And if you feel like your sensitivity is not good, then just go to your setting, higher the sensitivity setting and try again. Just see how I am doing here. I am moving and I am trying to hit my every shot in this tree. Now I feel like my sensitivity is lower, so I'll go here and I will increase my third person firing sensitivity setting. Let me increase it to 10 and again fire my shots to this tree. You can do this. This is a very easy process, and for this you will also not need your any teammate for this, and you can go with any weapon, find a tree and move around and try to shoot the tree. This is the best way of finding your own firing sensitivity settings. Now let's move to the next part.
Oh no, no! Mechanic.
You see what I am trying to show you all here is that I am having a very simple movement here, but I am having a good aim here. That's what I tried to say you. You should have a very simple movement and very good aim. If you are new to the hip fire and if you are new to SMG, then this tip is very important for you. But when you apply this tip, then slowly you will also start upgrading it by yourself and you will improve your movement by yourself. You will not even know when did you improve. So this is what I meant, have a simple aim but a good movement. Let's move to the next part.
Shoot on.
The next part is choosing the best weapon to fight against shotgun users. Here are some loadout which I highly recommend you to use against shotgun users. Fennec for extremely close range combat, RUS for mid to short range combat, Switchblade only for short range combat, PPSS for mid to short range combat. Trust me, this is a killer. Now let's talk about the mods which will be helpful to fight against the shotgun users. I know most of the SMG users use mods like hipfire mod, the longshot mod and the extended mod. But what I highly recommend is using the hipfire mod, the extended mod and the fast ADS mod. Now why fast ADS mod? Because when you have the golden fast ADS mod and when you are trying to kill an enemy, just use the golden fast ADS mod. It will give you a speed boost for up to 5 to 10 seconds if I am not mistaken, and then your enemy will see that your movement is faster and they will be also be confused and you will be getting a higher chance of killing them. I highly recommend to use the fast ADS mod. I am also using the same right now. I use the hipfire mod, the extended mod and the fast ADS mod. I use longshot mod only for my assault rifles and not for my SMGs. I know that longshot mod is very helpful in SMG too, but the reason I use the fast ADS mod because it gives me movement speed plus it helps me to confuse my enemy with the help of the movement boost. So I hope you understand why I told you to use the hipfire mod, the extended mod and the fast ADS mod. Now the last tip is nothing but practice. Practice makes perfection. I give you all 4 helpful tips to improve your hipfire. Starting with number 1, add the setting button in the middle. Number 2, have your best third person setting. Number 3, don't think of having fancy movement. Have simple movement with good aim. And number 4, use best SMG weapons to fight against shotgun users like Fennec, Switchblade, PPSH and RUS79U. I also give you the loadout. Now keeping in mind all these tips and tricks, go to a BR game and start practicing. I highly recommend to play solo versus duo or solo versus squad and practice, because if you play with your teammates then you will be dependent on your teammate and you will just think of winning the game, but you actually have to improve your skill. So I highly recommend playing solo versus squad or solo versus duo and go with these loadouts and practice with this loadout. That's it for today's video guys. I hope you enjoyed this tips and tricks video. I will bring more tips and tricks video in the future. Please let me know down in the feedback, and I am really sorry if I said something wrong in this video because I am very bad at English and my commentary may not be good, so I highly apologize for my bad English here. I stuck many times in the middle, but I am so sorry for that. Also guys, please make sure to drop a like, share this video with your friends and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Thank you so much everyone for the support. See you in the next video. Check out this small clutch and have a nice day.
Made a big mistake. Fennec hidden. Does not like that he's running. Easy.